Okay, so a lot of people are expressing problems showing their images from Dataverse or getting images to load from SharePoint for their galleries for the app. And so what I wanted to do is show you how I was able to do it. And it's actually relatively easy once you understand the process. So I'm going to create a brand new solution inside the environment that I picked. I'm going to call this a Dataverse fruit image test. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create an app and a table that has a bunch of different fruit, and it's going to show those fruit in the app itself. So here are the three images I've got: an apple, a lemon, and an orange. All right, we're going to end up adding those to the solution. So first I'm going to go to the tables. I'm going to create a brand new table called fruit. And the primary column for it would be just ID. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide all the other columns except for ID. The only one that I really care about is that one, but I'm also going to add two new ones. We're going to call this fruit name, and it's a single line of text. And then we're going to add an image column, and that's going to be fruit image. And instead of single line of text, for the data type, we'll come down to File and select Image. All right, we're going to go ahead and click Save. Now, I'm going to go ahead and load some data in here. I'm just going to load the apple, the lemon, and the orange in. But here's the issue. All right, so let's do ID. I don't have it set to auto number, so we'll just put in 001. Fruit name, I'm going to put in apple first. And then when you hit tab to go to the next one, you can't select the image. You're not allowed to upload the image directly into the table here in Dataverse. It's relatively easy once you figure it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and enter the other data I've got. So 002, and that will be the lemon. And then I'll go down to the next one, and that one is orange. Okay, so now I've got my data in here. I'm going to go ahead and go to the forms. So one of the forms that you have for your table is going to be the main form, which allows you to add entries to your table. Right now, by default, it just has the ID and it has whatever the owner is. So I'm going to go ahead and drag over the fruit name, and I'm going to drag over that image, the fruit image. Okay. Now, it says the record hasn't been created yet. To enable upload, create the record. Well, let's just go ahead and save and publish. What that means is once we save this, we go back to the table, wait for it to finish saving and publishing. We're going to go back to the table, and then we're going to use this form to edit the data inside the form. So let's go back to the table itself. Actually, I could have just clicked it up here, fruit. All right, we're going to go to edit. All right, so now we still don't have a fruit image here, but if we select an item and then go up here and click edit row using form, it's going to use that main form. And there's a box here that you can now upload your image. So I'll pick apple. All right, I'll save and close that one. All right, and you can see it actually is showing the image there. I'll click the second one and click edit row using form, and I'll add the lemon. And save and close that one. And then I'm going to click the third one, sorry, and then edit row using form, and let's add the orange. All right, now save and close. Now we have all of our images for our three items. So let's go back and let's go to apps, and we're going to create a new app real quick. And we'll just call it fruit images. And it's just going to be a simple gallery. And when you select it, it's going to show the image. And there's going to be another there's going to be another trick that I need to show you. So let's go ahead and add a gallery. All right, and we need to search for our fruit. All right, I'm going to get rid of all the data except for the name. All right, so let's get rid of the image itself. We don't need that. Let's get rid of the ID. All right, and I just realized the subtitle. Let's just edit this right here. We're just going to put X, we'll put like 10. And then we'll need to change the Y. And I'll just change the Y to 0. And there's still something else, and that's the width. We'll do parent width, because that doesn't matter. Okay, now I'm going to drag this over. Let's make this a little bit bigger so we can see it better. All right, there we go. And I'll make the row just a little bit longer, but I'm going to make each of the rows smaller. This part doesn't really matter as much. Okay, so we only have the 3 items showing up. So now let's go ahead and add another gallery, and this will be for the selected item. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all the items inside the gallery except for the image. That's all I want it to show. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this very, very big. Oh, I'm going to select. Well, that's okay. Let's go up here to the items and just change that right now to the gallery 1. So whatever the gallery name is that you just added first, and then select it. So whatever selected, that's what's going to show up over here. All right, now let's go ahead and make this bigger. All right, and then we're going to make this bigger. All right, so you can see our image is showing up. Now it does look pixelated. If I preview it, lemon, orange, yes, they don't look very pixelated. Now the images weren't that great to start with, but what Power Apps is doing is loading low-res images, because you don't want your app to be bogged down by having it to load a lot of high-resolution images. But we can change that. In the image property for your icon, you can add the full property to it, and then it will download it, and you can see it looks much better. All right, so now when I click on lemon, orange, our images are showing up very, very easily. Okay, and that's it. Hopefully this helps some of you that were having issues showing your images in your galleries from Dataverse or from SharePoint or wherever you were trying to do it.